Are you prepared? Are you prepared to communicate when all normal forms of communication fail? Will you survive without your cell phone, without the internet, without a landline? The solution is you. Let's get prepared. Choose life, not death.
And there will be earthquakes in America like you saw in Haiti, like you saw in Chile, like there was in Japan.
Mayday. Is anyone there? Mayday. Is anyone there? Can anyone hear me?
Sister Angela, is that you?
Brother Paul?
Oh, yes, ma'am. That's me. Sister, how you doing? I've been trying to reach you.
Brother Paul, did you hear about the earthquake? You seen everything? Have you seen the damage? Oh my gosh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's why I've been trying to reach you. I knew that you would be on your radio, but I haven't. We've been missing each other, I guess. Are you okay? Are the children okay?
Thank Allah. Yes, sir. My house is completely destroyed, Brother Paul. It's completely destroyed. We were able to get out successfully, thank Allah. But it's so much damage over here. There's so many people that are injured, Brother Paul. I don't know what to do.
Well,
I don't know what to do.
Sister, I need you to just calm down for a moment. We got the 10,000 Fearless en route to your area, but I need to know, are the streets passable over there?
No, sir. It's nothing passable here. It's just so much damage. So much damage.
So what I'm gonna have them do, I'm gonna have them come as close as possible. They're gonna have to come the rest of the way on foot. We have some special equipment. Do you have any supplies? Were you able to get hold of anything out of the house?
No, sir. We don't have anything. Everything was destroyed.
Oh my God.
Everything was destroyed.
What about your neighbors? Is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?
Brother Paul, it's a lot of people hurt. It's a lot of people injured.
You, if I remember, you got a background in the medical industry, right? In the medical field, right?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm gonna ask you to do, Sister Angela, is see if you can set up some kind of makeshift triage. See if you can grab some able-bodied individual to get some more supplies out of your house if possible. But we en route, and I'll get the brothers there as soon as possible, okay?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Do you remember the refuge prayer that we was taught?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need you to say that refuge prayer as often as you can, sister, and know that help is on the way, okay?
Please hurry.
All right, we love you, sister. We love you.
I love you, brother.
All right, well, just remember the plan that we set in place before. Remember what I taught you in class, the calling clock, okay? So I want you to keep following that, and I'm gonna be checking on you, okay? We will not leave you out there.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Mayday, 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 Mayday. This is K4NEW, K4NEW. I need help. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
K4NEW, K4NEW. This is K0WF.
K0, Brother Paul, is that you?
Yeah, sister, this is me. That's you, Sister Kavar? Oh.
Yes, Allahu Akbar. Brother Paul, it's bad. It's bad out here. I didn't think I was gonna get anybody. I've been reaching out for the past 3 days. I didn't get nobody.
Tell me what's going on so I can get some help to you, sister. I've been looking.
I don't know, Brother Paul. I can't see. The last thing I know is I was getting my radio together, and then a beam fell on my leg. So I was trying to get my things together. There's so much chaos was out there, but I've been 3 days stuck. Been 3 days stuck right here.
Calm down. Try to calm down, sister. Try to calm down. I need to get some information from you so I can get you some help. We got the 10,000 fearless. We got them deployed to different regions, and I know where you at, and I know it's been some devastation in the area, but I got to get you to calm down just a little bit. So tell me more about what's going on.
The last thing I can remember, Brother Paul, is everything. It was just a big shake. Everything was just shaking, and the whole part of my house was just absolutely gone. I don't even know where everybody is at. I don't know what's going on, but I do know that all I had was enough time to grab my radio, and I already had it on the channel. But I've been calling out for 3 days. I didn't hear anything. It's so dark in here. It's so dark. It's nice. What time is it there? Where are you? What time is it?
I went up into the mountains so that I can get a better reception with my antenna, and that's how I was able to reach you. So I'm on a peak. I'm up on Stone Mountain.
Okay. What is the time there in Stone? I don't even know what time it is. It seems like time.
We're in the same time zone. We got some brothers coming to the area, but we need to know exactly where you are. You still at your address?
I am 215 Cheney Street. 215 Cheney Street.
Let me write that down.
But Brother Paul, I don't know if anybody will be able to get through here. Everything is devastated. I can see just a little light. That's it.
All right, sister. So we're en route. I'm gonna get off here for at the moment. I'm gonna check back in on you though, okay? I'm gonna make sure I keep checking in on you so you can
Brother Paul, please. I don't know how much time my battery is gonna be available. It's dying. The radio is dying. I don't know how much.
Remember the calling clock? Remember the calling clock that I taught you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every 3 hours on channel 3 for 3 minutes on channel 3, and that'll help preserve your battery life. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Praise be to Allah. Thank you, Brother Paul.
You're welcome. I love you.
So bad. I love you too. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Emergency! 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 Calling to the 10,000 fearless. Emergency, emergency. We've had a massive earthquake, massive casualties. We need you deployed immediately. We got some of our sisters in distress along with civilians. We need you immediately.
10-4. This is Brother Kareem with the 10,000 Fearless First Responders, Greenville, Mississippi. We're ready to receive those that are coming in. We have a shelter along with resources.
I need you to report to the central office.
10-4 over and out. Receive you.
This is AA4SU. AA4SU, monitoring internationally from Bermuda. Is anyone out there? This is AA4SU. Is anyone out there? I'm looking for Paul Muhammad, K0WFM. Brother Paul Muhammad, are you there?
AA4SU, this is K0WFM. Is that my sister Giselle?
Yes, sir, this is.
Oh, praise is due to Allah, sister. I guess by now you've heard all the chaos that's going on here. We had massive earthquakes all over the United States. The landlines are down, the internet is down, the cell phones are down, massive blackouts. We got massive casualties. We need any assistance that you can get for us from where you are in Bermuda.
Yes, sir, and we're ready to do that. We can charter a plane, we can have medical supplies, generators, food, clothing. We just need to know that you're organized enough to receive it and where to send it.
Yes, sis, we are organized, and yes, we want to also dispatch some people to Bermuda.
Yes, sir, that can happen. We can sponsor them, but we can only sponsor those that have passports. You cannot fly to Bermuda without passports. So please make sure that they have a valid current passport.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We'll get right on it. And where should we meet at?
You can meet in St. George's in the parish. So the airport is in St. George's. They will fly into St. George's and we will meet them there. And there we will clear customs and then we can go from there. Again, please make sure that they have passports because you cannot come here without passports.
Okay.
This is really crazy because we were always told that the messenger stated that Bermuda would play a role as a bridge in the resurrection of the people. And I can't even imagine that it would happen this way. So this is Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, well, it's time to create that bridge then, because we need as much help and assistance as we can get. So what I'll do, and what I ask you to do is continue to monitor the 20-meter band. I'll be coming back to you on the 20-meter band internationally on the HF frequency. So I want you to just continue to monitor and check on us on our calling clock that we spoke on. So every 3 hours for 3 minutes on channel 3. And channel 3 right now is this 20-meter band, and we'll be in touch with you. And I'll be giving you updates because the landline and cell phones, none of that's working. The internet is working. So that's the only way that we have to communicate right now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, sister. I appreciate you, and it's so good. It's so refreshing to hear your voice.
Likewise, brother. Love you and please stay safe. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Love you too.
This is M6EML. This is M6EML. This is M6EML. Is anybody there? This is M6EML.
M6EML. This is K0WFM from the United States on the 20 meters. Who my speaker is that? Is that your sister?
Yes, this is Sister Aisha. I'm calling. Oh my God, I heard about what happened. I saw it on the news and I just really wanted to know if you were, and the believers were okay. I've been going out of my mind. What's the situation there?
Well, sister, we have faced some casualties. It's kind of got me feeling some kind of way, but I'm trying to hold on. We got some, the 10,000 fearless have been enacted and being deployed to help with some of the relief effort, but there's total devastation across the United States. Earthquakes have struck on several fault lines. So it's not good, sister. It's not looking good. So anything that the believers there can help with in the relief effort, please talk to the believers and see what you all can do.
Well, we've actually been planning ahead of time. We've managed to, raise some funds and, get some aid. And we have links with Jamaica. They actually have a charter plane. It's all currently being set up to be able to, give you some aid and assistance.
Praise be to Allah.
Is there anything else that we need to know in regards to logistics? Anything that we need to be aware of?
Yes, I want you to just continue to monitor. We need to know the drop-off location or meeting location and what kind of supplies you all have that's coming, and we'll get see if we can get some believers to Jamaica to pick up those items. So we just need to kind of stay in tune, follow the calling clock that we spoke of previously. I'll be turning my radio on every 3 hours, starting from the 12 o'clock hour on for 3 minutes on channel 3 to preserve battery life. So if you could just, like we said in preparation, continue to follow that calling clock. I know a lot can get us through this, sister, but I thank you for checking on us and just continue to check on us. And I'll make sure, like right now, I took myself to a mountain peak so that I can get a better signal. So that our communication operation can stay up, because all the landlines are down or the internet doesn't work no more. That's obsolete, and so this is all we have right now.
Well, praise be to Allah that we have this, brother. And I know that it's rough and it cannot be easy, but just know that Allah is with you, okay? And we are going to do everything that we can do to assist you from over here, okay?
Praise be to Allah. Give our love to the believers there. Let them know that we're going to make it through this, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. We love you, sister.
And we love you too. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam.
Greetings, family. I pray to Allah that you were able to get something out of today's presentation that we did on emergency communication. It's very critical in this hour that we're living in. I'm just going to explain some of what happened or how we were able to make that possible. In the world of ham radio, you have several modes of operation to be able to communicate. You got your local communication, which is on your VHF and UHF bands, and then you also have your higher frequency of communication. And so when you're communicating locally, you got two options: to either communicate via radio to radio, so one radio to the next. So via radio to radio, they call it simplex operation. But you also have repeaters. that are like cell phone towers all throughout every major city, and they are repeater directories. There are physical repeater directories that you can program your radio to tune into those repeaters. So a repeater is to a ham radio what a cell phone or cell tower is to a cell phone. Its purpose is to multiply your signal and transfer it over a longer distance. So where you can't do simplex or radio to radio line of sight communication, you can use the repeater. Now, when you get into your higher frequency radio options, you're dealing with the ionosphere, using the atmosphere to communicate. So when you're using the atmosphere to communicate, it allows worldwide communication. So when I was talking to Sister Kava and I was talking to Sister Angela, we were operating on a repeater. We were tuned into the local repeater, and we had a plan beforehand. So it's critical that you have a plan, a pre-existing plan beforehand, before disaster strike. The time to prepare for the disaster is not during the disaster. So we already had a plan in place. And also my sisters that are international, Sister Giselle and Sister Aisha, we also had a plan for them to check on the believers if something happened in the United States. You always want to have someone outside of the emergency area to check on those who in the emergency area. But that was only possible because we had a plan and we had radios. So this was well thought out. It's not to say just because you have a plan, just because you have a radio, that you're not going to be affected by the disaster. But the recovery effort or the rescue effort could be critical to life or death. So when I was communicating with the sisters internationally, I was using the atmosphere on the 20-meter band. And as you know, I have an antenna outside of my tent. I'm up on Stone Mountain, so I had to take myself up on a high peak in order to be able to get the best signal. But my antenna, it goes up about 10 feet tall. So all these things play factors in emergency communication. And also what myself and all those who participated in the plan, we used the calling clock strategy. The calling clock strategy says that every 3 hours, you're going to turn your radio on for 3 minutes on channel 3, whatever you designate your channel 3 to be. So there must be a pre-existing plan as to what our channel 3 is going to be, and then a contingency plan on if that one doesn't work, we'll switch to our other presupposed channel 3s. So we're going to turn our radio on starting from the 12 o'clock hour. We're going to turn it on at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock for 3 minutes on channel 3. And as a result of that, those sisters were able to try to tune in at those times. And I knew to tune in at those times in the rescue and relief effort. And so we were able to catch one another at a certain point in time. So that's the value of having that calling clock plan. You can alter it to fit your situation, but you must have a plan. I know you might be asking, how do I get involved in this? Well, I have classes that I do. I've been teaching the believers for a few years now on how to use these radio called ham radio, affectionately called ham radio, but it's really amateur radio. So I teach classes on how to prepare for the testing, because you need a license to transmit on the radio. You don't need a license to possess one or purchase one or listen on one, but you do need a license to transmit on one. So I show you how to get prepared to take the test. It's 35 questions on the test. You have to get about 70% correct to pass the test. It costs $15 to take the test. And if you fail, you can pay another $15 and take the test again. So it's fairly easy to get into this radio art. It is a disaster tool that has been disguised as a hobby that has been pivotal and critical in almost every disaster in the saving of human life. So we got to get in tune with this little device. So just think about it. This little device can save your life. Brothers and sisters, one of the goals that I have in mind and that we should have in mind is to create an emergency communications nervous system, because communication is critical in every aspect of what we do. It's critical in business. It's critical down to the cells in your body. So we want to create an emergency communications nervous system all across the country, where we got believers as well as those who are just our neighbors that know how to tune in, that we can check on one another when the crisis happens, when the landline go down, the cell phone and the internet go down. We still in motion because we had a plan, because we established a pre-existing nervous system of communication. So that's what's been on my mind, and that's what we need to create, and I'm here to help you create it. All praises due to Allah. I'd like to thank all those who participated in this drama. Sister Kava Muhammad, Sister Giselle Muhammad, Sister Angela Muhammad, Sister Aisha Muhammad, and Brother Kareem Muhammad, my brother down in Greenville, Mississippi, with the local organizing committee for the 10,000 Fearless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I further like to thank Sister Christine and Brother Reggie with the 10,000 Fearless first responders, of which I am the communication specialist of the team. Thank you for keeping the torch lit. Thank you for being first responders to disasters and emergency as it relates to our people. There will be a link provided for you. Because I would like to give you a book. I would like to give you a study book to help you study to get your FCC license. It will have all the questions and answers to the actual FCC licensing test and commentary that tells you why that answer is the correct answer. Because in order to get into the world of ham radio, you need a license to transmit. You don't need a license to listen on a radio or possess one. And I'll be providing a book for that. Also, a template I will be providing for you to help you in establishing your family emergency plan. I'd like to thank lastly, but surely not least, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for giving us life, for giving us the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, because had it not been for that teaching, we wouldn't be thinking about disaster preparedness. We would not be thinking about saving the lives of our people. I never would have went and got my electronic degree in engineering had it not been for the life-giving teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So thank you, Brother Minister. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're going to have to learn emergency management. You don't know how to protect your life. You don't know what to do when disaster strikes. If Haiti had been more prepared, lives could have been saved. Your day and mine here is coming.